How's it going, Webheads? My name is Ryan Walsh, and this is a Webhead versus Match, my brand new weekly series that I'm going to be doing, and it's basically just taking two comic book characters, pitting them against each other, and seeing who would win. Today, we're going to be doing Batman versus Captain America, and we're going to be breaking down both of these characters' skills and abilities and their superpowers, and seeing who would come out on top if they had a fight. So, if you guys want to see today's episode of Webhead versus, make sure you guys stay tuned. Of course, as always, make sure you guys subscribe to Webhead if you guys want to see more of these videos. And also, comment below and let me know your thoughts of who you think would win this fight. Before we get started, I know there are a lot of variations between each character, like Batman Beyond and Sam Wilson's Captain America. But for this fight, I'm going to refer to the classic versions of Batman and Captain America, Bruce Wayne and Steve Rogers. Also for this fight, we are going to assume that both of these heroes have never met or heard of one another, so there is no time for preparation and it's a fair, even fight. Alrighty guys, so let's get familiar with our heroes before the battle. First up is the Dark Knight himself, Batman.
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
Batman is also known as billionaire Bruce Wayne. As a young boy, he watched both of his parents get killed in an alleyway, and it changed him forever. Bruce, growing up, toured the world and learned every martial art fighting style there is known to man. He even trained with the League of Shadows. After his extreme training for years, Bruce came back to Gotham to fight crime, dressed up as a bat to strike fear into criminals so no one has to go through the loss that he went through as a boy. He is also one of the founding members of the Justice League. Now, first off, Batman has no superhuman ability, so he's not really a super powered being. He's just a guy in a costume, but that doesn't mean he's easily taken down. He has fought and beaten many DC superheroes and villains, including Superman, the entire Justice League, and many more. I mean, taking down Superman's one thing, and that's hard to do, but taking down the entire Justice League, now that's crazy impressive. Throughout many years of training in crime fighting, Batman has gained many different skills and abilities such as genius level intellect, strength, agility, speed, stealth, combat strategy, tech and gadgets at his disposal, and he is known as the world's greatest detective.
I found it! I'm the world's greatest detective.
His intelligence really helps him out with his combat strategy. He's very much a character that is always 2 or 3 steps ahead of his opponent and always outsmarts them or uses his surroundings to really help him out in a fight. Batman has also been called the greatest martial artist alive in the DC universe, mastering in every type of martial arts known to man. Being a part of the League of Shadows also gave him the skill to use fear against his enemies, and it has become his greatest asset, making him one of the most feared humans in the DC universe. Oh yeah, and he's rich.
What are your superpowers again?
I'm rich.
Batman is known for many different reasons, but let's dig a little deeper and find out why. Batman has enhanced his strength to the peak of human perfection, being able to bench press over 1,000 pounds and leg press over 2,500 pounds. That is crazy impressive for just a guy in a bat suit and not having any superhuman strength at all. He may not be superhuman, but he's still someone you do not want to mess with. Not only is Batman incredibly strong, but he's incredibly fast with his reflexes, and he is super agile. He uses his speed and agility to dodge bullets, dodge various superheroes like the Flash and Superman, who can run faster or fly faster than the speed of sound. His agility is to a level of an Olympic gymnast, and he can scale a building only using his hands and feet. Also, he can walk across his bat line between 2 buildings just balancing on the rope itself, which is just ridiculous. He is so fast and agile that he once dodged Darkseid's Omega beams. In addition, using speed and agility, Batman can also disappear from enemies in seconds using his stealth skills. With the help of his smoke pellets, Batman can disappear from enemies when they're looking right at him. He is so stealthy that he can sneak up on heroes such as Superman, who has hearing and can hear people from space. A lot of gadgets advance his skills and abilities just like the smoke pellets with his stealth. Batman has a ton of different gadgets at his disposal, like explosive gel, disruptor, shock gloves, various batarangs, and much more. Even Batman's suit is decked out in technology. His suit is made out of a Kevlar and is bulletproof, flameproof, shock absorbent, and tear-proof. Over the years, he has definitely advanced his suit. He has learned and mastered all forms of martial arts known to man, and there are very few people that can hold their own in a hand-to-hand combat battle against him. His normal fighting style is a mixture of many forms of different martial arts, and he also has a knowledge of pressure points. His knowledge of pressure points is very helpful in a fight and can really disarm an enemy. Now on to the Sentinel of Liberty himself, Captain America. Steve Rogers was once just a scrawny kid that just wanted to be a soldier and fight in World War II. Dr. Erskine picked Steve Rogers for his super soldier program, and after taking the serum, Steve was transformed into the mighty Captain America. After he and Bucky Barnes attempted to take out a Hydra super weapon, Cap was pushed off by Bucky, being pushed into the ocean and being frozen for many, many years, until being found by Namor the Submariner and unfrozen by the Avengers. Later, Captain America actually became the leader of the Avengers. Captain America has many different superpowers and skills. His most notable superpower is his super strength. The serum also increases intelligence, speed, agility, precision, and durability. Cap's strength is probably one of the most known ability, and he is so strong that he can bench press over 2,000 pounds. His strength also extends to his legs, and he can jump up to 20 feet out in a single bound and 10 feet in the air without a running start. Cap's strength allows him to go toe-to-toe with some of the strongest characters in the Marvel Universe, like Iron Man, Thor, even the Hulk. He can go toe-to-toe with the Hulk if he wanted. Now, I'm not saying he'd win in that fight, but his strength does allow him to fight the Hulk for at least a little while. Cap's intelligence is not on the level of Reed Richards, Tony Stark, or Hank Pym by any means, but he can process things faster than a normal human being. Like if he's fighting someone hand-to-hand combat, he can see his opponent's punches coming. His processing speed is so fast that he can even see bullets coming at him. This is a big advantage in a fight, and really, he could just be 2 steps ahead of any one of his opponents. Captain America's agility is really just on a whole new level. An Olympic-level athlete's agility isn't even comparable to Captain America's agility. Anything that you can see from an Olympic-level gymnast to somebody that does parkour, Cap can do it all, and he can do it way better than anybody else. There are very few in the Marvel Universe that can really compare to Captain America's agility. Now, a lot of you, when I said precision for one of his skills and superpowers, a lot of you probably are thinking, well, why is that a superpower at all? Well, whenever Captain America wields his shield, whenever he throws it and it bangs off walls and it comes back to him, that's due to his precision and his quick mind of thinking. He can very much plan out the angles that he's going to throw his shield, and so it comes back to him automatically. He's very much knowledgeable in geometry and just precision in general. Now, I would definitely be forgetting a huge part of this if I didn't talk about Captain America's vibranium shield. Captain America's vibranium shield is made up of vibranium, and vibranium is a metal that is fully vibration proof. It is the second strongest metal in the Marvel Universe. And so if an opponent of his comes and attacks him, tries to hit him, the shield will absorb the vibration and he won't feel any of it. Instead, the shield is basically taking all of the hits. Cap's shield has taken hits from some of the most powerful beings in the Marvel Universe, like Hulk and even Thor's hammer Mjolnir. And the shield has been able to stand up to Thor's hammer and basically take in the vibrations, and how powerful that is still can't compare to how powerful Cap's shield is. Cap doesn't just use it for defense though, he also uses it for offense, like I was talking earlier about his precision. Combined with his strength, Captain America can throw his shield through various objects and even probably a person, to be honest with you. He is so strong that he threw it through an Ultron bot in the comic books and also in the most recent Avengers Age of Ultron movie. Now getting on to Captain America's speed, the super soldier serum didn't just enhance his strength, it also enhanced his speed. And his speed is very much of a superhuman level because he can run up to 30 miles per hour in a long distance, but in a short distance he can run about double that, so about 60 miles per hour in a very, very short distance run, which is extremely impressive, and he can run a mile in about a minute. Speed is definitely something that Captain America has on his side, and he has advanced reflexes to go along with that speed. Captain America isn't really a martial arts expert, but he has mastered the martial arts of boxing. And that is something that is definitely on his side, but he has trained in various martial arts combat over the years, and the army has taught him a lot of these different techniques in fighting styles. He's not very much a ninja. He is more like a boxing type match, but he is still very, very quick and very, very skilled in combat. Now let's get on to the battle and determine who would win in this battle, Captain America or Batman. Now, this is a really difficult battle to determine because Batman and Captain America have such similar fighting styles, and they really are just very much alike as characters. But what I think is really going to stand out in this fight is probably strength in their martial arts skills. And I think those are really going to be what really sets them apart. And now, obviously, really to go off of strength, Captain America, as I said before, he is a super soldier, so he is obviously above Batman in the sense that he is just a stronger character, and I think that's going to show throughout the entire battle. But as of Batman, he is very much just more of a martial arts expert, and he's a master in all martial arts known to man, while Captain America really is only a master in boxing. Captain America still can hold his own in a fight, and Batman, he's strong, but he's nowhere near as strong as Captain America, and I think that's maybe the strength is going to outweigh the martial arts in this fight, along with the speed. Captain America very much isn't just faster in this physically, he's also mentally faster. And I know Bruce Wayne is very smart, but I'm not really talking about that. I'm talking about more of, Captain America can see bullets, so he'd be able to see Batman throw a punch or something like that. And I think that's really where Captain America is starting to would start to take the lead in this fight. And just also, Captain America, his muscles don't get tired. That's another thing that's really good about the character. His endurance is incredibly high, and he does not get tired, unlike Batman. Batman's willpower may be very high, but Batman wouldn't be able to keep up with Captain America if this was a pure death battle. And Captain America, I can just see really taking on Batman and really just at first maybe having a little trouble with him, but as time moves on, he would be learning, along with Batman be learning too. But I would think Captain America he wouldn't get tired after a while, and he would probably have the edge in this fight, along with his vibranium shield. Batman, he may have his batarangs, and he may have all of his gadgets, but I just can't see Captain America being fazed by any of that. I think Captain America would definitely be fine with just his shield, and I think he would still have the advantage in this fight. And obviously, I think you guys are knowing who I'm leaning towards, and this is a very difficult fight to determine of who would win. But obviously, I'm thinking Captain America. I think Captain America would definitely take this fight, guys. I have to give it a Cap, because I think with his strength, how fast he is, and just his vibranium shield alone, he would be able to block and probably be able to last in the fight a lot longer than Batman would. So I'm going to give this one to Captain America, guys. So Captain America is your winner of this week's Webhead versus match. Alrighty, Webheads, I want to know what you guys think of this battle. Do you guys think Captain America or Batman would win? Let me know down in the comments, guys. Also, let me know in the comments, who do you want for the next Webhead versus match? You guys can name any kind of characters. I do not mind doing anybody. It can be anybody from geek lore. It could be a video game. It could be Star Wars, Marvel, DC. Does not matter, guys. Let me know down in the comments who you want to see go up against. Also, smash that like button if you guys like it, and subscribe if you're new for the channel. I'll have plenty of these Webhead versus matches coming out on my channel every single week. So thank you guys very much for watching. I very much appreciate it. Bye-bye.